So I've been in a pretty bad mood, I guess, the last few weeks, most of this year, honestly, but the last few weeks has been turning into more of an actual depressed mood rather than just a slightly low mood. So I hope you guys can come with me over this next week while I try to sort of fix my morning routine, get myself a little bit of motivation for the things going on in my life, and just kind of reset, I guess, into a bit of a more positive mood situation. That sort of thing. We're going to see how this goes. I didn't actually put out a video last week, which I think is the first time this year that I actually skipped a weekly upload, which I'm very proud of myself for. And this was a conscious decision to skip last week because I was just not, I didn't have the energy or the motivation. I was pretty busy with work, a lot of things going on, and I just didn't quite have the energy to do it, and that's okay. But as the habit champions say, you can skip 1 week, but don't skip two. I do have a different video that will hopefully be coming out this week for me, last week for you guys. And then we're going to try and make this work for next week. But I don't know. We'll see how this video goes. I don't really have much planned for it. We're just going to start and see what we can do to make me feel a little bit more better, positive mood, and a little bit more motivated for things. So yeah. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Kate. I'm a 30-year-old living in Brisbane, Australia, and I suffer from various bouts of depression and anxiety, and also probably but undiagnosed ADHD. So these days I'm usually doing booktube content on this channel, but I do also like to do some other various lifestyle-y things, and I like to be very open and honest about my mental health and share these struggles and these sorts of days and times with you guys. I want to show that life isn't perfect, and I want to show that side of my life and the world and the internet. So thank you for joining. If you're interested in any of that, please subscribe. We're gonna see how we go today and the rest of the week. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a depressed mood, so sorry for any of my flatness and awkwardness. But I think I'm just going to go out for a walk this morning. I may throw in a little bit of jogging, but I'm not going to force myself to do any running, jogging of any sort. I haven't actually done any running or jogging in a little while. I've mostly been using my exercise bike this year, but we're going to go out. I want to get outside, get some fresh air, and get my body moving and see if that helps at all. This is my work from home day today, so I don't have to be on my way to work immediately or anything. I've got an hour and a half until I have to start work, so we've got some time. So I'm going to go out for a walk, probably only like half-hour walk, maybe 45 minutes. Start getting my blood flowing nice and early in the morning, and we'll see how I'm feeling when I get back. Alright, I have walked, I have showered, not feeling particularly energized, but I guess a bit more than I was half an hour ago. It's probably more of a 20-minute walk than a half-hour walk, but you know, I got outside, I got some kind of sunshine. It's a little bit sunny out there, but some fresh air and some movement, so that's good. I'm now going to try to get a task done so I can tick something off my to-do list and feel a little bit better about that. So I'm going to do some washing up. As you can see, my washing up is in need of doing. I'm supposed to do it at least 3 mornings every week. I'm supposed to do a little bit of washing up, so we're going to get that done, and I'm going to try to have some breakfast. I don't actually have any of my easy breakfasts like I usually have. Completely forgot when I was ordering the groceries last week, because we also had our dinner party over the weekend, which was very fun but required a lot of groceries. So I completely forgot about breakfasts, but I believe that Simon should still have some bread, so I'm just going to make like some toast with peanut butter. It's going to be very basic, but at least it will be something. So we're going to get to work on doing that.
Peanut butter toast is ready. Washing up is done. It actually felt pretty good. I'm feeling quite energized. The dopamine hit from doing a task was quite good. Now I get the additional dopamine hit of actually checking it off my task list, so that's fun. I don't have a whole lot of time before I have to start work, but I do have a bit of time, and I am currently in the process of transitioning from like one task app system to a new task app system. So I think what I'm going to do this morning is sit down and go through, shift all my tasks from the old task manager to the new task manager, and also just try to think of other things on my mind that need to be put into the task list. I did actually do a brain dump and a little bit of journaling last night, which I haven't done in a while. So that's really good. I'm going to take the things that I brain dumped out into my OneNote. So I like to handwrite my brain dump, so I do it on my laptop in my OneNote. I'll handwrite it, and then in the mornings I will come back onto my computer, turn my OneNote handwritten notes into actual tasks. So I'll go through those, move everything over, try to think of anything else that might be sitting on my mind that needs to go onto a task list. And I'm going to watch some YouTube while I do it. So let's get to doing that for 20 minutes until I have to start work. Good morning. It is now actually Wednesday morning. Sorry, I kind of just disappeared yesterday. I worked. I had a pretty chill day. It was a good day. It was a work from home day, which is always good. I get to watch YouTube and Netflix in the background while I work, which always makes it a little bit easier. And it was a pretty quiet day at work, so that was nice. And I got to play some video games on my lunch break because I'm at home. So I do love my work from home days. So I had pretty good motivation yesterday. It wasn't too bad. But I am not looking forward to work today. We're having a collaboration day. Basically means they've broken us all up into sectors, and being an administrator, I kind of just got put in whatever sector they needed an admin in. And I am now in a sector that I don't care at all about, and there is only one other person from my team in my sector. It's a little bit unfortunate. I think there's only one other person in the entire group that I actually know. So it's just a bunch of people that I don't know, which makes me incredibly uncomfortable, and I genuinely feel like crying thinking about what it's going to be like today. So I'm really not looking forward to today. I would say that once it's over, then maybe I'll be feeling better, because I feel like this is part of what's impacting my mood lately, but it's a fortnightly thing. So once it's over today, it'll just be happening again in 2 weeks. Obviously, it'll get easier the more we do it, because I will get to know the other people and I will get used to doing it, but I'm just not looking forward to today. So I need a little bit of motivation to get me going. So we're going to start off the day right. We're going to do some washing up again, because that seemed to work pretty well yesterday. The washing up is one of those things that when I would get up in the mornings and I'm not feeling well, I skip the washing up, because it just feels like too much effort. But after yesterday, recognizing that doing the washing up made me feel more motivated, I really need to make sure I am doing my washing up in the morning, because that should theoretically make me feel better according to my experiment of one day. So we're going to try it again, and hopefully it's going to work. I don't have time this morning to go out for a walk, unfortunately, but I will be walking to work. So maybe I won't walk to work. I'll be walking to the bus stop, which will get me to work. So I will be going outside, getting some sort of fresh air, a little bit of exercise. I might try to go the slightly longer walk to the bus stop, just so that I get a little bit more exercise in this morning. And yeah, that's the plan. The other part of this plan. Hey Google, play my morning motivation playlist. I don't know if you can actually hear it because this microphone's pretty directional, but we've got some music to vibe to this morning. I also cannot dance, so please enjoy this. so we never did land. Tell me. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Alright, washing up is done. Some dancing and singing has been had. The energy is up somewhat. Still not looking forward to the day. The music is still going in the lounge room, but not super loud. So I've got some vibes, but not too much to distract me from my reading, which is what I'm about to do. Technically, I am currently reading June. That is my current TBR book that I am reading. It's a very big book and it is a pretty slow read. It really helps that I've seen the movie for this one, I think. It would be very even more complicated if I hadn't seen the movie or seen the movie, so I understand a lot of the general direction of where this is going. So that definitely helps. But I think this morning I'm actually going to read maybe like a chapter of Ali Abdaal's Feel Good Productivity, just for a little bit more of the motivational side of things. I have started this one. I've been reading it a little bit here and there. I picked it up one day when I was in the middle of The Outsider, which I was not particularly enjoying, but still enjoying enough to want to finish. But I just wasn't feeling it that day, so I picked up Feel Good Productivity, and it felt good. So we're going to read another chapter of this morning, but I am going to take June with me on my bus ride this morning. So yeah, let's get in and do a bit of reading. I am running short on time because of the addition of filming to this schedule, but I am going to get a little bit of a reading done before we move into the office for my morning planning. One of the things that I really like about my new to-do list software that I'm using is their like plan my day feature. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to put on some YouTube, I'm going to plan my day. Something else I realized I'm moderately excited about is that the weather is getting cool enough. I'm wearing a dress that I feel like is somewhat appropriate for the accessory that I have. So I'm going to put on my lovely new Oxford Brogue style shoes. Not sure exactly what they are. These are just from Temu. They're like $20. But they are extremely adorable, and I haven't had an opportunity to wear them yet. So I'm going to give it a go. I don't know about the colour matching. I guess it's very autumnal, orange and green. But I do have to wear them with stockings, I'm pretty sure. So it had to be cool enough that I could have stockings. It had to be the right sort of outfit because these shoes are not just going to go with everything. But I think they'll go pretty well with this dress. So yeah, I'm going to put on some stockings, put on my fun shoes, and that is just making me feel happy. For whatever reason, I'm excited to wear my new shoes. I also had to put my laptop into my bag, so I'm all ready to go for today. And that's going to be about it for this morning and probably for the rest of this day. So I will more than likely be back again tomorrow. Careful, bug. Good morning. It is now Thursday. I'm actually feeling pretty good this morning in terms of mood. My energy is still pretty low. I just wish I could go back to bed in terms of my energy levels, but mood's doing okay. I did actually skip the washing up this morning because I was feeling alright and I have already done it twice this week. And my goal is for 3, so as long as I do it tomorrow morning, we're fine, which I probably should have just done it this morning and gotten it out of the way, but anyway. I decided not to do the washing up this morning. And I did read more Feel Good Productivity rather than June this morning. I have now finished part 1 of Feel Good Productivity. I would highly recommend this book so far for anyone that's looking for any self improvement sort of productivity things. It's a really good book, not just in terms of like actual productivity, but in terms of just feeling good about your life while working in general rather than actually trying to be more productive. It's about how to feel good while you're doing the things you have to do regardless. So it's a really good book. I'm very much enjoying it so far. So looking forward to continuing that on. But I read some of that this morning, and now, as you can see, I'm doing my skincare, which lately I've just been doing my cleanser in the shower at nights, which is good. At least I'm still doing it, but it was supposed to be part of my routine that in the mornings, come in here, do my cleanser, and then I also am supposed to do my sunscreen. So I haven't been doing my sunscreen as much as I should, my face sunscreen. So I just did my cleanser, so now I'm going to put on some sunscreen. So and enjoy. I don't know how you're going to enjoy watching me put on sunscreen, but please do. Something that I definitely have to get done this morning before I head off to work is to finish off scheduling my video that's going to be going live at 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. Most Thursdays, usually. But it's going to be going live at 5 o'clock this afternoon, hopefully, which means I have to have it all done before I go to work and scheduled, ready to go, because I'm not going to get a chance to do anything between now and when I get home at like 5:45. So we're going to do that. It's mostly done. I just need to finish off putting on the title and the description, adding my end cards and things like that. So it should be pretty straightforward. Shouldn't be too much trouble. So I'm going to get to that. But that's probably going to be it for me for today. I think today's going to be an alright day. I made it through yesterday. I completely forgot to update yesterday. It wasn't awful. It was okay. I still didn't love it. But we didn't really interact much as a group with all of these people that I don't know. We did like a little bit of an introduction session, and I definitely wasn't the only person who didn't really want to be an industrial. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's about it. So we'll see what happens in the next fortnight of this thing that we're doing, but yeah, it was manageable. It was not the worst thing in the world. So I'll probably survive next time. Anyway, let's finish uploading some video. So this week I will be posting the video of us installing all of our new furniture in our hallway. So I got a new bookshelf and a new little drinks cabinet for all of Simon's lovely cocktail work that he does. So yeah, we're going to be posting that this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying my slideshow in the background here. It's currently 7:01, as you can see. I have to leave for work at 7:30, so we've got half an hour. Should be plenty of time, and I'm going to get to work and probably see you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday. It is, in fact, Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. Just one more day to get through. Haven't quite made it to the end of the week, I guess. One more day to get through. I think it'll be a pretty chill day at work today. It was pretty quiet yesterday as well, so it's nice. I don't know, it's sort of like, it's good that it's chill while I'm not feeling great because I don't have to put in much effort, but also the fact that it's quiet just re-emphasizes my lack of energy because I'm just not really doing much. But that's fine. I would much rather be not doing much than being stressed out and super busy. So that should be good. I hope you guys can't hear the music in the background because otherwise I'll be in trouble for copyright. But I have some music playing in the background. We've got some pop punk going on this morning. So hopefully that can give me a little bit of dance and singing energy. We did have a little bit of an incident in our cupboard last night and ended up with molasses on everything. So Simon very nicely cleaned out all of the things, but I have to put everything back into the cupboard. So I've got a bunch of stuff that needs to go back into the cupboard and then hopefully fit in a quick wash up as well. And then, yeah, that honestly, I don't have much planned this morning for energy and mood boosting. That's about it. Just getting a little task done. Then I'll just be doing my planning my day again, and that's gonna be about it. We have a friend's birthday party tonight, so that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, that will be a nice mood booster. And then we don't really have much planned over the weekend, so I probably won't be filming much on the weekend. And then I'll probably just check back in on Monday, see how I'm going on a Monday morning post chill weekend. So we will see how that goes. I feel like my face betrays how my mood is, and I do these little laughs and I have a big smile on my face, but that's just because I've been learning to mask my depression from the time I was about 15. So internally, it definitely doesn't feel that way. Do not be fooled by the smiles. But I'm doing okay at the moment. It's not the worst it's been, but it's not great either. Anyway, on that happy note, let's do some washing up and some cupboard packing. And I'll head off to work and I will survive my last day of the week and then have a nice weekend. That's it from me. I will check in with you guys probably on Monday. Good morning, friends. We have come back around to Tuesday. It has been a full circle, and today is going to be our final day of trying to improve my mood with my morning routine. At least the final day of the video. Hopefully, I still keep trying to do at least something. I know I said that I was going to be back on Monday, but I forgot Mondays are the days when Simon is home, and I'm still not super comfortable filming particularly these sorts of videos while he's here. So I didn't film anything yesterday, but I'm back today to go through some hopefully positive things for today. We're going to start with some washing up. We're going to see how we go. It's another work from home day. So I have a little bit extra time, but I've also been moving very slowly this morning, so it's already a little bit later than it should be. But we're going to get to work doing some washing up, and I'm actually going to make myself a matcha this morning. It's going to be the first time in a while. I'm finally going to use my T2 matcha that I bought like 2 months ago and haven't used since. Please enjoy. I'm also filming some TikTok while I am doing this, so if you get some vertical videos instead of some horizontal ones, I'm sorry, I probably forgot to film both. I went a little rogue with my matcha this morning and I put some gingerbread syrup in it. I normally put vanilla syrup, but I tried some gingerbread this morning and it's pretty tasty. But I think that's also just because I now have better quality matcha. I'm pretty happy with this. Currently reading June very slowly. It's a very slow book to read. It's a good book. I'm enjoying it. I did just take a little break from reading it and fly through The Housemaid's Secret in about 2 days. I've got my matcha and I have my breakfast for this morning, which is going back to my orange and poppy seed muffins, which, as you can see, I've already been munching on. So I'm going to sit here for a bit. I'm going to do some reading. We've still got a bit of time left, but should probably start getting a move on and getting ready for work. I think I also want to try to do some stretches this morning. My leg has been pretty bad the last few days, and my back also is a little bit sore as of last night. So I'm try to get some stretches in this morning, I think. Alright, I've done just a quick stretch, nothing too extreme. Most of it I filmed vertically, so I don't know how that came out in the edit, but you've just seen it, so hopefully I didn't screw it up too bad. I think I've started this day off pretty well. I think I'm going to be doing okay for the rest of today. Again, it's work from home day, so that's always a little bit nicer for me personally. I love my work from home days. They are much better than having to go into the office for me. I do also have my psychologist appointment today, so I'll have a chat to her and see if she can give me some better ideas, things, make me feel any better in general. So I have that today, and yeah, hopefully we can start getting a more positive mood in general over the next however long it takes. But fingers crossed. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially if you have made it all the way to the end. Please let me know in the comments what your go-to thing is for trying to improve your mental health, or something that you really cannot do without in your morning routines. Please let me know. I'll always love to get more ideas for things that I can do to try to improve my mood and to give myself a better start to my mornings. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.